Hey guys, this is part two. So let's get into it. I am recording this whole part two intro after the fact. The video reading ended up being an hour and 44 minutes, and so I'm breaking it up into two videos because of its length and how long it takes to upload things sometimes. So if you're seeing this, this is part two. Okay, we have a Queen of Cups. So this would be someone who has strong empathy, compassion, and understanding for the pain and suffering that plays out, right? There is a King of Wands here. I feel like this is maybe someone who has strong passion and purpose and may see a Queen of Cups, but maybe the Queen of Cups doesn't see them because they're not facing one another, like one's behind the other, kind of like observing from afar, but knowing that the energy exists. I feel like this Queen of Cups has her cup covered because they've experienced the pain and suffering, right? But can still hold space. The cup is a chalice and can hold space. So this Queen of Cups protects their energy. So this very much could speak about an energy kind of holding on, holding out for something that's worth bringing the open cup to, which is this Two of Cups. Somebody realizes that their legacy is to experience this divine love. And until that shows up with a partnership in the upright, a true match, this cup be covered. This cup be covered. What do you want to tell me about this King of Wands? I feel like this talks about inspiration and passion and creativity and just strong purpose. Maybe you're creating something that really aligns with your purpose. You feel passionate about it. It doesn't feel like work. So it's perfect. Yeah, look at this. Five of Swords. Balance is being restored from the betrayal, the deceit, the lying, the slander. Okay, like this is what we've been working with this whole time, and it's time to do it different. It's time to bring balance to the situation. This is heavy masculine energy, toxic masculinity here. It's time to co-create and create balance for the situation here. The lies, the deceit, the betrayal, the winning at all costs, that is not something that is in a healing, loving energy. And the Temperance Angel brings love to the situation. And let me tell you, there's a lot that is needed at this time. And I'm getting like, there could be somebody who feels passion towards this Queen of Cups. But I guess the question is, can this Queen of Cups trust this King of Wands? Or maybe you're the King of Wands. Maybe you're creating as it relates to people's perceptions of you. Regardless, I feel like you're in your purpose, your mission. Let's see, with this Five of Swords. I feel like you have your back turned to this energy here because they've been deceitful, because they've lied, because they've tried to defame you, abuse you, reject you, and try to defeat you. I feel like you're protected by the Most High, and you're here to co-create. And regardless of what they say and do, you still are in alignment. You may have walked away. The World card. Yeah, there's this energy of you doing what you came here to do anyway. You're committed, you're devoted, you're not veering off your path because of what people think, say, or do behind the scenes. You're not in their energy. Your back is to this energy. And you're here to accomplish what you came here to accomplish. And I'm also getting like, this is integrating it all. This is applying what you've learned. You may have learned a certain way of doing something and you're perfecting it. And you're meant to perfect it. And you're doing it no matter what. There's this doing it no matter what. No matter what they say. You don't give them any credibility, like they're not a credible person. So what they say doesn't matter. Them playing games, they play a game with themselves. You could be you've made a decision to go in a different direction. Okay, there's an opportunity here that's going to help with this. This opportunity could be something that comes to you and you need to make a decision, or it's already come to you and you've already made the decision. Okay, Tower. I feel like it's going to be, there's a catalyst here. There's a big catalyst here. Okay, Star energy. Yeah, this is the healer energy. This is, I am ready to heal. And as a result of me being ready to heal, then I am worthy of miracles meant for me. And this is you reciprocating. This is you refilling. This is you having the ability to create. It's like every time I see this card, I remember this lyric, and forgive me, I don't know where it comes from, but I want to say it's DJ Yogi maybe, but made out of love and you come from the stars. I feel like you're meant to maybe travel, experience different places, maybe visit places so that you can bring your healing energy and share this with the world on a very large scale. You could be somebody who's a healer, or you somebody who is in the process of choosing to heal themselves. Okay, there's also that. There's an opportunity to replenish. And this is also like faith related. It's related to, you know, being hopeful, inspirational even. You might share your experience with the world, and as a result, that brings comfort to others who might be feeling a bit restricted or unable to get out of a situation. You might be able to show them a way in which they can help themselves. It's like the healer has to hold space for those who want healing. If you are in someone's energy and they're not willing to do the work for themselves, you're not supposed to be around here just healing people. Like, they need to show up and do the work for themselves. You may have learned that energy lesson, right? Sun, after the Star card. Yeah, this is like beautiful divine energy here. And then we have the Five of Wands coming out. Like, there's no defeating God. Oh, I laugh because I've learned this myself. Look at the Hierophant. Massive lessons playing out for those who need to learn that the games that they're playing, the chaos they're creating, the drama, the competition, they're only creating more lessons for themselves. And they're also not understanding something because they're not in alignment. They're not going in the same direction. This whole group is going this way, that way, and they have no sense of direction. And so part of what they're going to learn is how to find direction. Okay? Clarity, insight, knowing. Like, I feel like they're going to learn quite a bit. All right? Hierophant. And the Sun energy is like clarity, understanding, feeling young, confident, sensing the presence of God. So I feel like if you felt trapped, insecure, not enough, you know, focusing on these thoughts that replay out over and over again, it's like you can recognize your own self-limitations or your self-sabotage, but if you don't make any changes, it's very difficult to move past them. And so I feel like, you know, this is about accepting love, accepting guidance, accepting the divine into your life. And this is also like freeing yourself. There's a bit of like freedom here. There's things being illuminated as well. So I'm getting like there could be things that are on like programming. So maybe as a result of your experiences so far in this life or even past lives that are programmed. And so it's kind of like, okay, what are the programs you're rerunning every day? Let me bring clarity to what those are so that you can no longer subscribe to those, because all they do is keep you in an energy of not being in alignment. So again, discernment, clarity, insight, understanding, and knowingness is what is playing out here, so that we all have the tools we need to do different. Okay, Eight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. I'm getting like there's this collective energy, this group here. Take it how it might resonate for you. So if you feel like you've been dealing with self-limiting beliefs, or a group that's kind of been creating chaos and drama or competition, or you're feeling like there's a lot of like things that are not in alignment. Maybe it has like family all over it, coworkers, jobs, like whatever this is for you, collective. It's like going from the Five of Wands, which is all over the place, like not organized, you know, fighting amongst one another, like trying to climb a ladder, but there's no ladder, but wanting to like beat each other up just for the sake of whatever. I'm getting like this will eventually all organize, okay, with the Eight of Wands. Like, see how they're all going in the same direction and they're a bit of in alignment. So what this tells me is that, you know, there is a lack of purpose. There's a lack of understanding about how to find a purpose. So there very much could be some sort of like higher learning playing out here, so that these wands can be organized and directed towards something that, you know, is going to benefit. I feel like right now I have five here. So what I'm getting is like all that's playing out right now is that these wands are creating, you know, an energy of loss or lack, or not feeling enough, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like battered, injured, whatever. I feel like the chaos you create, you are responsible for. And I feel like the chaos created is heading towards a certain direction. And I feel like it has something to do with this Five of Pentacles. And I feel like, you know, some of the difficult lessons here that are going to play out for someone's soul growth and purpose is so that they understand what it's like to be in this situation, which would be unfavored. Okay, it's not something they want to experience. In fact, it might have been something that they casted for others to experience, right? They may have taken action towards creating chaos that might affect someone else's reality, but now it's affecting their reality. And part of what they're learning is the intentions you have will manifest into your physical reality. And so it's like, here's the action taken, and then here's the physical reality in which it's playing out. So there could be loss playing out here. This could be, you know, home, family, work, friends, you name it. Okay, so there's a bit playing out in the collective where there is chaos, and sometimes chaos serves a purpose. And sometimes in order to really do things better, we have to experience, you know, what we don't desire, so that we do know what we do desire and how we want to have it different next time. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there is a need to leave something behind. Maybe an old way of thinking, an old way of doing, old habits need to end. It could be something related to the cup. So this could be old relationships, partnerships, people, places, things where there was a lot of energy, but it's been depleted now. Like there's nothing of worthiness here anymore. It's not worth staying is what I heard. It's not worth staying. Three of Wands. Yeah, lots of 3-3 here. 3-3. Someone is being pushed towards a new direction, towards something that, you know, maybe they don't have everything figured out, but it is a cause for a new beginning, in a sense of like new direction, like taking this, taking that. It's like taking the good with the bad and trudging forward on a path So someone's being encouraged to take a new path, a new direction. Something that is in more alignment for them. Because where they're at, it's not serving them. So it's like, yeah, then we have the Knight of Wands. It's like, what do you, it's like someone's being illuminated, like someone's passion, purpose, alignment is what's coming together. But they can't come together with this if they're staying where they currently are at. So there's a need to leave something in order to find this. It's like charting new territory. And then here's the Knight, which is taking inspired action towards something. Something you feel passionate about, purpose about, something that you want to conquer. And I'm getting like somebody might want to come rushing towards a Queen of Cups and conquer this Queen of Cups, or thinks that their purpose is related to this Queen of Cups. I feel like maybe there's some sort of observation from afar. I feel like it has something to do with this heartache, betrayal, and deception at the hands of, you know, some other individuals. We'll see. Okay, the Fool and the Chariot coming out together. I feel like there's understanding that there needs to be alignment. There needs to be a balance here on a spiritual level. Okay, so it's like you leaving the concerns of the past behind, leading in faith, right? Walking with spirit, right? There's been this energy of like activation, integration, empowerment, okay? Having the support of the universe to do what you came here to do. And what you came here to do requires a lot of faith. And so that very much could be why there's energy that want to come racing, charging towards you, because they see that you have freed yourself from something. And as a result of that freedom, you are now working with the universe. Okay? I feel like you've persevered through what obstacles were set in your path. And as a result of you overcoming these challenges, you have found your purpose. And you being in your purpose, you know, defeats whatever this is, because the slander about you was that you don't know what you're doing. You're crazy. You're not in alignment. You are making up stories. And I feel like now someone is seeing the truth. There's clarity here. Okay? And also, I feel like your energy speaks for itself. Your true character speaks for itself. You are a decorated, devoted warrior of the light. And I'm getting like with the Chariot here, like you've had many incarnations. And I'm getting Egypt, very relevant here. Maybe even Rome, medieval times. I'm getting like Renaissance. You may also connect strongly to Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. Maybe even Sandalphon. Sandalphon is Archangel Metatron's twin. So you might feel like you are, you may have some like DNA blueprint as well for some of you. Fascinating. The breastplate really speaks strongly to me, and so does the belt. This is also heavy Cancer energy. Water energy. I feel like this is you having the discipline. Okay, you're very disciplined. And Page of Wands. Yeah, there's some news. There's some sort of like something that you're going to come across that is going to help with the direction that you're taking. Who's this? If you know who the Magician is, let me know in the comments. All right, we have the Strength card. Somebody might want to message you. Somebody might be watching you, right? In this healer energy. I feel like somebody feels a bit Like you could provide some sort of assistance or help. 2 page energies. Again, that energy of compassion is really strong. Okay, we have the 2 of swords here showing up at the bottom of, on the floor. Is it in the upright? It is. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's energy that wants to communicate, and they're trying to find the courage and confidence to speak, but you may have them blocked. This is like energetically blocked as well as physically blocked, or you've created some sort of distance. You may have withdrawn your energy, but you intuitively know this is playing out. It's like you don't need the gift of sight, because you very much could be a seer, a knower, a feeler, a sensor. But I'm getting like strong intuition here. The moon is really significant, and the fact that this is very shadowy. So it's like the clarity isn't quite present in the physical, but you intuitively know what's going on here. I feel like you have compassion for how things might be playing out for somebody, but that doesn't mean that they have access to you as well. You're very much protected by the Most High. And this energy has tried to trap you and sacrifice you before. However, you know, this was also as it relates to your own beliefs about yourself. So it was kind of like a window to be able to do that. But then I'm getting like, that's no longer the case. So whatever like mental instability or projections that you were dealing with before, they have been since cut out. You're no longer affected the way you might have been affected before. You see clearly now. And it's like God gave you the gift of sight and knowing. Interesting. Okay. I just heard the truth is already known. Ten of Wands. Is this in the reverse? So it's like the Ten of Wands in reverse. So you have already left whatever these burdens are behind and released it to this group. Okay, I don't know who this group is, but collectively speaking, I would say it would be those who haven't quite yet awoken. And you may have awoken first, and now you're leading by example. And as a result of your experiences with them, you have left these challenges, obstacles, burdens behind. And now they're experiencing these. It's like whatever they may have sent your way to be your burden, they're finding it being returned back to them for them to worry about. It's like they may feel very overwhelmed. They may be experiencing a lot of difficulty at this time as it relates to what's going on in their life. Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like there could be stagnancy. There could be someone feeling like they're needing to take a time out, maybe away from this group, or maybe just the burdens are too much to bear. There's also this like isolation playing out. Like sometimes, you know, there's wanting to interfere with someone's awakening. I feel like someone is maybe going through an awakening. I feel like this very much could be on the way. I feel like there's still a snake in the grass. Okay, they're still trying to see how they can avoid doing the work that they're being asked to do. And as a result, like something's coming in swiftly and it's not going to be pleasant. I feel like sometimes in order to rebuild, something needs to be taken away. And there might have been a lot of lies and slander as it relates to, you know, someone and what they do or how they do it. And so maybe there was an energy trying to create some sort of abandonment or rejection or lack of worth or ability to create money to support. I'm getting like job related, career related, something that somebody does to support themselves. I feel like whatever ill will was done to create someone some sort of hardship, they will be experiencing for themselves so that they can understand the full perspective. Yes. Okay. There is this energy too of not letting what the past energies have said and thought about you to affect you moving forward. This is projection energy. It's not yours. There is also this like neutral stance, like seeing things objectively. In order to see something objectively, you have to experience something from both perspectives. And that's what's playing out here, is that there's now clarity, or there will be, because someone is going to experience their side of the story. Now they're going to live your side of the story. And that very much may be something that they're not willing to do. So I feel like the divine's coming in and forcing this in some way. They said a lot of shit and did a lot of shit. They said they had really low vibrational intentions. And so it's kind of like that's going to return back to them, right? In whoever they're dealing with in their lives. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Just coming through and cutting all this shit out of here. I'm getting there's no contact, right? If this Seven of Swords energy thinks that they're coming towards a Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords is going to tolerate this, I would say hell no. Okay? Hell no. Like the Queen of Swords is not going to, like they may hear somebody out, but they see through the illusions. They see through the lies. Like they already know the truth. The truth is already out there, right? And there's nothing you can tell the Queen of Wands that she doesn't already know. She'll listen to you. She'll let you watch. She'll let you make a fool out of yourself, but she already knows the truth. It's like they're still up to the same old tricks, I heard. Queen of Swords can be masculine or feminine, but this is like, you know, both, and then we have the Magician. Both sides of the sword here, right? They serve a purpose. And so depending on which way you come towards the Queen of Swords, like her hand's out. So it's from an unbiased position. It's in the upright. There's discernment here. The Queen of Swords has her own sort of discernment and truth. This Queen of Swords speaks God's truth. Regardless of how this energy wants to spin it to their narrative, this is the truth. Dude, some shit is being laid to rest once and for all. Wow. This is so much fun, you guys. King of Cups. Strong in the emotions at this time. Masculine energy in the emotions, feeling it. Mastering their own emotions is what I'm getting. This is a process of dealing with the subconscious and allowing those experiences to come to the surface so that they can be resolved. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Something is playing out. This is also like Akashic Records. I don't know if you guys ever really picked up on that, but these are fixed sign energy too. And then I have like the snake, and then I have like the devil. So like karma's playing out, and that could be very strongly why this King of Cups here, there's a masculine energy in their emotions. And then we have the Six of Cups. We have fate and destiny playing out here. And what I'm getting is like, you might have made a promise to one another before you incarnated here, maybe from past life. Like, hey, you know, next time we incarnate, we're going to do this and this. And hey, guess what? I'm going to wake you up and you're going to wake me up. I'm getting there's a bit of that. So I feel like as we're all still accountable, we all have free will choice. And so I feel like, you know, it's kind of like time's up. Someone's time is up, right? The shenanigans, The trying to win at all costs and get away with it and avoiding what you came here to do, that shit's over. Someone is being forced to deal with their past. Okay? And pray. And to have this inner reflection. Going within for insight, guidance, praying, meditating, doing what they can to work on their mental stability and security. I feel like there's that also playing out. I feel like change is happening whether they like it or not. Yeah. Okay. They have contracts in this life too. And they made a soul contract to do the work that they came here to do. And I feel like there's been an avoidance of this. Someone's been avoiding something. I'm getting this as avoidance. Yeah. Change is here whether you like it or not. Somebody could be dealing with some illness or feeling unwell or feeling like they need alone time, I'm getting. Someone may need a lot of alone time to really self-reflect. I feel like if they're around this energy, then that's not going to help their healing process. So they may need to remove themselves and go within for guidance. This is them going within for guidance. And it might be something that happens as a result of a catalyst type event with the Five of Pentacles, which kind of is a trigger. It's like a trigger into someone's healing journey and path, or self-reflection. It's like trusting the information within. And this is as a result of like heartache, betrayal, deception, maybe even self-deception here. You know, like, you know, hurting other people because you're hurt is self-deception. And to think that this isn't going to come back to you and create more pain and suffering is that deception. I feel like there's a need to see something clearly. There could be a need to like understand things. And then we have the Tower. Yeah, absolutely. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels that, you know, what needs to come to an end is coming to an end. And they can either choose the easy way or the hard way. And I feel like this Knight of Cups here is, you know, wanting to, like, something's ending in their life that's major, and they may feel like they need to bring in some sort of emotional offer. Maybe a peace offering of some kind. Maybe there's some sort of freedom that's coming as a result of a change here. Someone is going to be freed from maybe a contract, or someone is now on their way to you as something comes in that is going to bring a lot of change. So this could be news about something coming apart, falling down, some sort of like downfall, some sort of like disruption, a rude awakening, some sort of truth coming to light. High Priestess energy. So I feel like if there were any secrets about what this energy might have been doing behind the scenes, or what they did to try to come after you or the situation, I feel like there's exposure playing out here. And that very well may be for the sake of change, for there to be a new direction taken, to gain wisdom, to gain knowledge, to do the research, to go within for the insight. They very much could be learning from some of you. I feel like there is a need to find some sort of like gray area here between the light and the dark pillars. I feel like there's higher wisdom and knowledge that's playing out here. And I feel like there's a massive catalyst for change and awakening as well. There's like this unconscious awareness. And then we have, you know, this consciousness. We have this like river flowing in the background. So emotions are running high. Someone is feeling very much in their emotions. And again, with the courage and confidence, like they're trying to find the courage. And then here's the Page of Cups. So Let's see what this courage is. Let's see what this cup energy is. Someone might be feeling the pressure to apologize or right their wrongs or take accountability. Knight of Pentacles. It could be something that has been very slow. So maybe you've been patient. You've had to learn patience. This could be a new energy coming towards you with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So there could be an offer on its way to you. I feel like it has something to do with your abilities, your skill sets. You know, your energy speaks for itself. High Priestess, High Priest, Page of Cups. There could be some sort of, again, like, I really dig what you do. Come create with me. Let's see. Slow moving. I feel like whatever this is, it's worth waiting for. Okay? I feel like this energy is not bringing their own burdens. I feel like they've been building. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, someone feels very restricted in their circumstances. They're penny pinching. They very much could be holding on to something. Yeah. Okay, so I am getting that this is past energy, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, because what I'm seeing is that, like, there's someone who's resistant to change, and they may feel like they have to stay where they're at because of financial restrictions, or they're just holding on to the past, and that's why they couldn't really come forward. And maybe they're feeling like everything that they've invested in, you know, isn't quite what they thought that they were going to gain from the situation. So I feel like this energy is still dealing with, you know, the materialism of their existence. Like how things look versus the true value of things. I feel like they may have been misdirected, misguided, misunderstood. They very much could be holding on to the past and your energy, because now they're realizing that, like, they handled the situation very immaturely. And I'm getting also that this energy is emotionally immature. And if you really saw who they truly were inside, you wouldn't love them. And so they had to create confusion because they didn't know how else to be themselves. They don't know how to be themselves. And so they value things outside of themselves because that makes them look good. There's this appearance. There's this, you know, if I have all the things, then, you know, I feel good. I feel worthy. I feel enough. But there's a lack here. There's a lack of stability when it comes to how they see themselves in the physical reality. Sometimes they're just not sure how to build for themselves in some way. There's justice playing out here. I feel like whatever they created on false ground off of the pain of and suffering of you is where balance is being restored. I feel like you may have called judgment in the situation and asked for justice to be served because maybe you have some sort of connection to do so. You might have a direct connection to the karmic board. And then I have the Nine of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there was a whole lot done to try to be something that they're not. They may have even tried to take from you or prevent you from seeing the abundance within, right? The cups is also like, you know, your manifestation's coming true. So there very much could be a new partner coming in that is going to see how lovable you are and respect that. There's this like having enough to share. this abundance. Yeah, magician energy. Yeah, I feel like you're able to co-create and create your own reality. And as a result of you being able to create your own reality, like, people want to take it from you, right? Maybe you overgave. Maybe you were someone who always shared yourself with others, but it ended up, you know, you ended up being depleted as a result of this. I feel like you are being protected and guarded. Okay, Knight of Swords. And you're being moved to peace. Okay? You're being moved away from whatever energy this is. This could be in your mind. This could be physical. This could be a relocation. This could be just a different direction. And, you know, the people who used to take from you and not give to you, they don't get to be in this boat. Okay? They're going to have to find their own way. They no longer can take your energy. I feel like with this creator energy, this manifestation energy, this being able to use all the tools, okay, that are available to you, you know, you doing this creating is protected. I feel like there also can be an energy that still wants to manipulate and take, because you are still being seen as the abundant one in the situation. Okay? And again, you know, the grass was not greener. I feel like, you know, they went and invested a whole lot of energy and have found themselves in quite a shitstorm, I would say. We have the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like their thoughts, their intentions have created in their physical reality. And I'm getting that they don't like what they've created. And they're like, how is this showing up in my existence when I wanted and wished this upon this person or this energy or this collective? We'll come to find out, like, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. And I'm getting like, that's what's happening. That's what's playing out here. I feel like understanding manifestation and creation and the laws of the universe are most important at this time. And I feel like, be careful what you create, because you might experience it over and over and over again until you learn it. So there's some lessons playing out here on a very big scale on us being accountable for what we create here in the physical reality. Because, you know, thoughts create, okay? And here's the thing, like, you're being redirected to peaceful times. I almost used the whole deck. We have a Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this could represent a new union, or this can represent the ending of an old one. This commitment. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. There's some sort of balance being restored here. It's like the law of cause and effect. This could have been a twin flame, or it could have been a false flame, or there's a commitment that has come crashing down because it was built off of false foundations. Okay? I'm also getting that this represents your energy that you've invested is coming back to you, and it's coming back to you in the form of a equal commitment, right? Someone bringing their side and you bringing yours, therefore it's equal. Like, this is something that is stable and secure. These people are celebrating, so it could be like an accomplishment, a major accomplishment. There's this like recognition as well. You may have gained both perspectives in this contract, and as a result of this contract, it is over. Okay? Yep. High Priest, High Priestess. Or this could be a new contract coming in. Okay? This is also like belief systems and spiritual leadership and just the tradition of things and bringing things back into balance, okay? It's like feminine and masculine being brought into balance in union with oneself and God, okay? So there's also that. And sometimes things need to, you know, fall so that something can rise, Okay, there's a rise. There's a rise of the feminine and the masculine, right? They both need to be empowered. Okay, they both need to be empowered. What are the last three? We have 4 cards left. Let's see which one's going on top of the Page of Cups. Let's see. That one, okay. Death, an ending, an ego death. Someone is going to experience what it's like to go through the ego death, dark night of the soul energy. Okay? That's maybe what they are in fear of. The things that they hold dear, the things that they believe in, the things that they think are true will be made clear. Again, the white horse with the dark energy on it represents that there's like this death and rebirth process, in that our souls exist in infinite, but we continue to grow. And through that process, like the cycles of the universe and earth and the natural order of things, is a constant death and rebirth process. What's next? I feel like somebody is fearing this experience. Someone is fearing, you know, the ending of things. I feel like there's also fear to maybe what's coming out in the physical. Maybe there's some sort of evidence being brought to somebody which carries some sort of truth. So maybe it's been known, but nothing in receipt form has been in the environment. So I'm getting like somebody fears this, something being received, something being tangible that someone can hold. So there could be like evidence of something that might be causing someone some fear and anxiety. There's also, you know, there could be something being brought to somebody that, you know, someone is concerned about. So this could be like legal issues. This could be like spiritual jail, physical jail. It could be a lot of different things. But what I'm getting is that there's concern over this. And then I have the Emperor and the 6 of Wands. So, okay, what I'm getting is that whatever is worth waiting for, someone is very concerned about. And I'm getting like some of you are receiving an offer from someone that you've been patiently waiting for. And it very much can represent a masculine energy. And there will be victory and success as it relates to this. So this could be you emerging as the leader, the way shower, being and leading by example. And this may have been a fear of theirs, because if you truly rise in your form for the environment to see who you truly are, kind of negates everything they've said and done about you and your experience with them. So you rising to the top and being the leader and being that example puts them to shame. And that is going to be a catalyst for their awakening. Just like them doing what they did was the catalyst for yours. And so this is a very powerful message. And I want you to continue to rise. Continue to support yourself and support those around you that stand up for doing what's right, regardless of the implications. Sometimes we have to choose the hard path, not the easy path. And as a result of you continuing to overcome and be favored, you know, this is what is intended. This is your destiny. This is, you know, exactly what you came here to do, was to rise from the ashes, you phoenix. Oh, wow. I love this. Continue to lead by example. We need better examples in our lives. The ones that we have had have led us to some sort of dismay. Okay, so continue to fight the good fight, okay, and enjoy the rewards, because you are very, very worthy of whatever is coming in for you. So continue to create with accountability. You know now. You now know. And so will they in their own time. So let things play out naturally. All right, y'all. Sending you lots of love. Hoping this fine. Who needs it? Long video. Do it while you're cleaning. Goodbye.